comedy hour with DBJ and Coach Shannon.
Just make sure that collar's
Whenever you guys are ready.
All right, Coach, it was scrimmage number 3. You got a lot of confidence today, but one thing, you got some rain work. And I know that's going to hit you in the season at some point, so you might as well get it out of the way.
You know, it was good. We started off, we had a few clouds up, so, you thought it was going to be a distraction, but it really wasn't. The guys, played in the rain, they executed, they flew around, did a lot of great things, both sides of the football. And then also, with special team purposes, it was really great because we want to see who field the ball in the rain and also making sure the snaps get back from the punter to Bosher, and it did. So it was good to see those kind of adverse situations how guys handled it.
You always talk about flying around. There was some flying around today. Offense and defense, they're barking at each other a little bit. There was a lot of competition out here today.
It was great competition. That's what you want to see on both sides of the football. And we split it up a little bit. We went one offense, and second defense was on one team, and then first defense and second team offense on one team. And just see who was going to respond. So it was more of a team-oriented deal. A lot of special team works in all phases, which is live today. And you've seen some good things from guys execute.
Talk about that live special teams. A lot of places, even you earlier in your career, you didn't want to go live on special teams, but now it's full blood. You got to get that feeling.
You have to. You got to get those guys ready, and you got to understand the conditioning part of it. And you got to find out who can really do it. I mean, you can assume that a guy is a great athlete, doing a great job at running back or defensive back. Then all of a sudden, you look around and it's not where you want him to be at. So I think that's the one thing that you got to be careful of as a coach is make sure you put guys in a position to execute.
Freshmen have been a big part of your career. I mean, when you were a defensive coordinator, you always found that freshman that's going to help you. Every year that you've been here as a head coach, you've played your freshmen. Are some of these young freshmen going to help you this year?
Yeah, I think some of them help them. We put them into those situations to see what they can get done, and we got to make sure we do those things. So we'll find out after evaluating this tape and see the guys can help us on special teams and get going.
Let's talk in specifics. Quarterback Ja'Cory Harris, you said coming into camp he was about 85%. Is he at 95% yet?
You know what? You never want him that far, but you know what? We just still got a week and a half left to go, and he's ready right now to play a game. And now we just got to fine tune everything we're doing on offense and defense, and also fine tune his skills.
When you're going back and watching the tape, how do you go about arranging your depth chart? Not when you'll have it arranged, but how do you go about arranging it?
What you look at is mistakes. You look at who got the mental growth. That's the one thing that can defeat you as an offense and defense guys with all assignments. And we got to make sure that we do those type of things, evaluate those things as a coach, and we will. And who's giving effort? We want fanatical effort, and we don't make the mentals, and then you win a lot of games.
In the secondary, Ray Armstrong is a guy that's got to play big for you this year.
But he did a nice job today. He just made some couple of big plays, but also he blew a couple of big plays. And but that's a learning curve. But I think he's improved from day one to day now. And as the more you keep watching, the more plays that he making, and more that he do a lot of great things.
Coach, when you talk about this training camp, did you get progression every day? Did you keep stepping up in some area every single day?
Every day, some way, form, or fashion. It may have been the running backs one day, or maybe it may have been the offensive line, it may be the special team as far as the punt team. So every day it was somebody that improved, and I think that's the one thing that you see with this team. It's not just one person really controlled this team, it was everybody.
So you can't pick out a preseason All-American or an all-camp All-American.
You would want to, but right now that's a good thing to do. And I think that when you look at a team, you say, okay, which receiver? Okay, some days it was Hankins, some days it was Travis. So running backs, just pick one and see who can get it done. Defensively, it might have been Colin, and maybe Ray Armstrong, maybe Telemek, maybe Brandon Washington, Brandon Harris. So you couldn't really tell, and that shows you that, as a team, you're really going where you need to be.
All right, Coach, we're sitting here on a Monday. You've got the rest of this week. Then next Thursday's the ball game. When do you start preparing for FAMU?
Well, we do a little work on it Wednesday, then we watch, evaluate tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, we prepare for FAMU a little bit, and Friday, do a special team working, and start back Sunday, getting ready for game.
Okay, Coach, thanks. Don Bailey and Coach Shannon from the Green Tree.
Thank you.